Hello. Today let me discuss in the second situation only such situation A, that is so called as situation 2A, and the situation is new partner brings his or her share of goodwill in cash and half or some portion of the goodwill amount is withdrawn. So if you go through the last situation, whatever the goodwill which has brought in, the whole goodwill is going to be withdrawn in the second case. And in second A case is that situation is that here he will bring the goodwill, but the thing is that the whole is not going to be withdrawn, only half or the some portion of the goodwill is going to be withdrawn. Okay, and I will forward the problem. Please go through the problem, and the problem start like this. Anil and Sunil are partners in a firm sharing profits in the ratio of 2:1. Their balance sheet as on 31st March 2016 was as follows. The balance sheet has been given and the total of the balance sheet is 1,40,000. On 1st April 2016, they admitted Vimal for 1/4 share in future profits under the following terms. Situation A, he should bring cash for capital rupees 40,000 and rupees 30,000 for goodwill. Situation B, half of the goodwill amount withdrawn by the old partners. Situation C, buildings are revalued at rupees 66,000 and make a provision for legal charges rupees 700. Situation D, stock and motor car be depreciated by 10% each. Situation E, provide for doubtful debt at 5% on debtors. Here you are supposed to prepare revaluation account, partners capital account, and balance sheet of the new firm. So all these are the three requirements, and first let me prepare revaluation account. And situation C, D and E are related to preparation of the revaluation account. Situation C is buildings are revalued at rupees 66,000 and make a provision for legal charges rupees 700. Buildings are revalued at rupees 66,000 and the amount in your balance sheet is rupees 56,000. It means that there is an increase in the value of the buildings. That is why it should be recorded at the credit side of the revaluation account by buildings account. $66,000 minus 56,000, 10,000 will be the increase in the value of the buildings. And next thing is that a provision for legal charges rupees 700. So that is an expenditure. That is why I am going to record it at the debit side of the revaluation account. 2. Provision for legal charges. $700 and stock and motor car be depreciated by 10% each. It is a expenditure. Depreciation on the assets will be the expenditure. Why? Because there is a decrease in the value of the asset. That is why I am going to record it at the debit side of the revaluation account. And depreciation has been supposed to be charged on two assets. One is the stock and another one is the motor car. Another one is the motor car at the rate of 10%. Depreciation on motor car 10,000 into 10 divided by 100, it will be 1,000. And stock depreciation on stock value will be 32,000 into 10 divided by 100. It is 3,200. Next, last condition, that is provide for doubtful debts at 5% on debtors, and amount of the debtors is rupees 30,000. 30,000 into 5%, and it is also expenditure. Is 1500, and if I want to close the revaluation account, credit side will be 10,000, that is more. I will take the same amount at both the sides. And 1,500, 3,200 and 1,700, it will be 5,100, and difference will be 3,600. This 3,600 will be profit transferred to there are two partners. One is Anil and another one is the Sunil. 3,600 into 2 by 3, 3,600 into 1 by 3, it is 2,400 and 1,200. This is how we are going to prepare the revaluation account. This is how we are going to prepare the revaluation account. Okay, let me go through the problem once again. Second condition, third condition is the buildings are revalued at 66,000 and amount given in the balance sheet is 56,000. 10,000 will be the increase in the value of the buildings, that is why I have credited, and make provision for legal charges, that is 700, it is an expenditure, that is why I have recorded the debit side. And thereafter stock and motor car can be depreciated. Depreciation is an expenditure, that is why because it is a loss in the value of the asset, that is why depreciation of motor car 10% as well as depreciation stock will be 10%, and provide for doubtful debts at 5% on debtors. Provision for doubtful debts is also expenditure, that is why I have recorded the debit side of the revaluation account. The revaluation account, and after closing the revaluation account, you can find that credit side will be the 10,000, which is more. I have taken the same balance at both the sides of the debit and credit, and difference will be 3,600, which is going to be distributed among Anil and Sunil, who are the old partners of the partnership firm, in the ratio of 2:1, and 2,400 share of profit of the Anil, and remaining 1,200 is going to be related to the Sunil. This is how we are going to prepare the revaluation account. And next we are supposed to prepare the partners capital account and the new balance sheet. Okay, we can see it in the next slide.